I couldn't have gone on, that silly show, the Bachelorette, when I was 21 taking the sales job. That was 5 years later. I wouldn't have been able to do it.
Yeah.
So it's an incremental build, I think, and it's predicated on where your self-esteem is at.
Right.
So for me, it was, I looked at everything from a sports perspective. So I'm going to prepare as best as I can.
Yeah.
And it's all based on self-esteem. So if I'm here, I'm going to challenge myself. And once that goes up, I challenge myself. And once it goes up, I challenge myself.
Yes.
I'm going to fail, comes back down, get back up. So to me, it was just a sport. And then I tried to train myself not to panic.
Yeah.
So how do you train yourself not to panic? By panicking.
Yeah.
So like a press in basketball, when they do a full court press on you, it's panic. You practice it by putting more defenders on the court to create chaos in advance of the adversity.
Yeah.
So for me, that's at least how I did. I get that's not going to work for everybody. You look at like an astronaut. They train thousands and thousands all day. That's all they do is for things to go wrong.
Yeah.
And those thousands of exposures every day, from eating to you name it.
Yes.
And they set everything in motion to go wrong.
Yes.
So they're trying to train that panic out of them because they can't. Obviously, failure is not an option.
That's right.
So I think there's a lot to that as well.
Yes, I mean, I think it's a really, really interesting perspective, and it's a perspective that fits better with psychotherapy than it does with medication too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So psychotherapy sort of begins to try to get at these same ideas of like, let's change your worldview, let's stabilize your self-esteem. That's an interesting comment to me, right? Because self-esteem is
tricky.
It's tricky, but it's a really nice metric though for sort of what you can do.
Yeah.
Right? And so that if
and I don't think you can go too far beyond it. You can challenge yourself, but I think if you go too far, it could work against you.
Yeah, that's right. It's like life is a little bit like a game of 21 also, right? It's better to get a 21 than a 20, but getting a 22.
I like that.
Right. So there's always this danger, and the longer I've lived, the more I've seen this, of the overreach, right? So pushing it to where you cause some sort of serious damage. So I love this idea of the sort of
like
incremental.
You could work out too hard or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
It's like overtraining. Right. So there is a psychological equivalent of a physical exercise overtraining syndrome, right? And that's what so in your way, that's what you have to watch out for, right? And so if you have a metric like self-esteem where you say, you know what, I can lift 100 pounds today, but I'm not going to lift 300 pounds today.